Hello guys, welcome back to Technology. Today we are going to have a new project called Characters, and here you're going to experiment with the make block feature in Scratch. And in this project you will create your own blocks that defines two behaviors for two different characters. And I have with me this handout that's going to help you, and I will post it also on Class Dojo. It's going to help you on how to create your own Scratch blocks. And as you can see, they have given us the rules on what we are going to do. We have the start here. They say first we have to choose from the library. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a demonstration of all these things and help you see how it's going to work. So the first thing that we are going to do in creating our new Scratch blocks is we have to choose a sprite. So let's go ahead and look for our Scratch. Let's say I'm going to look for a new Scratch, and we're going to create our new Scratch blocks. So let's suppose I want this monkey. I have my own Scratch. It's right here. And secondly, they told us to click on the make a button in my blocks category to create and name your own block. So next step, we're going to create our own blocks. You see right here on your left bottom, on your bottom left, there is my blocks. So if you click on my blocks, you can make your own block here in make a block. And we start by naming our new block. Let's say I want to create a block that will make the monkey jump. So I'm just going to write jump. Click on OK. Now I have to define what I mean by jumping. What do I mean by jumping? And as it's well explained here in the handout, to define jump, we just have to change the Y. So let's go. We start by here in motions. We're going to change Y. Change Y, I mean these things in the axis. We're going to change Y even by, let's say 20, and wait like 0.5 second. 0.5 second, and then should we change Y, not change X? Change Y, sorry. Change Y, yeah, this is it. Change Y by 20 because I want my monkey to jump as high as possible. Change Y by 20. Here I'm defining, I want here minus. I want my program to know what I mean by jump. And wait again. 0.5. So this is it. I have defined my change Y. So I'm going to run it. I go back to my block. You see there's a new block that here. I can drag it, and in the events I can say like when clicked. So when I click the green flag, the monkey will execute this block, this code of block. Let's go and try it. You see, there it is. The monkey is jumping, and I can even drag like the repeat 10 time blocks and drag jump here inside, and the monkey will jump 10 times. This is it. So this is what I mean by creating your own blocks. So you too are going to do it. You are going to create your own block. It doesn't necessarily have to be jump. You can create any block that you want, but you have to define it. And to help you do it, and as you can see in our handouts, we have some suggestions. They send us to the Character Studio in Scratch MIT. So if you go there, the link is also included in Class Dojo. There are many of character here in the Character Studio, and I have selected 3 of them to have an idea what I mean by creating your own block. There are many of blocks out there. Let's say this interesting one, and let's run it, and you see how interesting it is. Go. Want to see how high I can jump? Sure. Wow, let me try. So if you were looking inside this project, we see that this person used 2 sprites, sprite 1 and frog, and he defined jump as set y to 30, wait 0.5 seconds, set y to minus 30, and he started by the frog. Actually, said when clicked, you should say, wanna see how high I can jump, and wait for, no, you will do it for 2 seconds, then broadcast message 1. Use the broadcast block for the message, and when you go back to the sprite 1, he coded the sprite 1 too. He defined what he meant by jump. He defined the jump and all these things. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm asking of you to do. So just create 1 block or even 2, define it and code it. Once you are done, send me a screenshot of it so that I can see what kind of block you have created and how did you define it, and show me how it works. So there are many Scratch projects out there. This is another one. There's an instruction here. It says press the green flag and watch them do backflips and jump. And if we press the green flag, yeah, this is it. They are doing backflip and jump. And if you're looking inside, if we see inside, this is the way they code it. Let's pause it first and see. They use the jump. They define what they meant by jump, and they use the backflip. So here they use 2 new blocks that they have created, jump and backflip. Jump, here it is, they define what they meant by jump, and backflip here too, they define what they meant by backflip, and then they used it here to code. So use your own imagination, create your own project with at least 2 blocks as it here. And if you are stuck, there are many of them, many projects in the Scratch Studio, in the Character Studio. Here is another one, but this one is a bit complex. When you log on the Character Studio, you will have some ideas, but you can do even a simple one as the one I created here. I just define jump, and when you click, it's jumping. And please, once you are done for Scratch, send me a small video so that explaining me what you did, even a 2-minute video explaining what you did, how you define, what kind of block you have created, and how did you define it. So this is it for today, guys. Hope to see you next time. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me. So bye, see you next time.